Arkansas versus Texas A&M, man. Let's get it.
We'll see how it plays out tonight. Arkansas coming in at 20-7, 10-4 in the SEC. It's 6 rebounds, 6 assists per game.
All right, big game in terms of SEC standings.
11 a game at 35% in conference play. This is on cue. Dominguez will attempt one. He's been terrific out there. Their man looks like zone, and sometimes they will zone and then go man after 2 or 3 passes.
Okay, Richmond, get up there then.
He's zipping the pass downstairs.
Oh! Hey, I thought he was going to get that block.
Zoom action. Very well coached offensive team. Malik Thomas, we're discussing freshman and his name. Lane will swing it for AG and let fly and gets it.
Okay, AG.
Pringle handing off for Acup. He'll let this one go. Rebound tapped around. Post. Dominguez will bounce it.
Good extra pass. I don't know if he really needed it, but
three-point land, a freshman off the mark, but Acup gets it
Acup,
right back.
uh-oh.
He can't stick it. College basketball to 49. He dropped on Alabama.
Yeah, that was crazy, bro. Acup went crazy in that game.
Out of the corner, Brazil. That'll roll around and out. Big rebound by Richmond. And taken away by AG as it opens up drive.
A&M off to a good start, though. 9-2. Wow, look at that back down, though. Yeah, it looked a bit awkward at the end, but
outside for Acup, quickly to his left.
Man, he's what, 0 for 3 to start? Damn, A&M.
Lob. 37 bench points again.
Oh, did it hit the rim for? Wait, what?
Division 1, it's a deep team. They're going to take. Here's Richmond. Got it. A great punter on the money. That jump shot starting to work for 24. The last 6 games averaging 19. Millen. Letting fly from way downtown. Deba, but that the Aggies jam that basketball even off of a miss. Richmond staggered. Higher in the offseason in terms of the Power 5 in late April. And he wouldn't win it. He had to bring in 14 new players. Only 1 player returned from Buzz's team. Junior from Las Vegas with a shot clock down to 2.
They're going to call, what, out of bounds?
As it beyond the 3-point line, he'll drive it.
Oh, back to Brazil. Oh, wide ass open, brother.
3 out of his last 16 coming in. Out of the corner, too strong by Griffin. All of his career under Calipari. 13.7 rebounds. He played all 50 minutes in a double overtime defeat against Alabama. Take away from him, he said,
okay, Acup punching it forward. Billy gonna finish it. Now all of a sudden it was 11-2. Now it's 14-11. A 12-0 run for Arkansas. Oh, that's dangerous. He's not the one you want to give open looks to, but, you know, it's not hurting him so far.
He is so good at making those outside the lane layups.
Damn, now all of a sudden A&M can't buy a basket.
Will give it up. Wagner can't connect. For a right paw finish, but a very difficult shot that he makes with ease. Dominguez just picked up the foul, and 2 more. Sure as he is.
Okay, a 16-0 run.
Tough angle.
And that's gonna end it. Wow.
Brazil with his first foul. And a 3-point play for AG. Do that a little bit more, Alyssa. Just the very fact that mother-in-law.
Oh, that's a 3, yeah. Bro, Richmond's been playing so good.
Ewan will give it up. Here's Acup to fire.
He just hasn't found that jumper yet today.
Gave that one away too. AG going in strong and a foul on the play. And he went through a stretch where his 12 makes in a row were either layups or dunks, but since that stretch, he dropped 21 on Missouri in the last game. Even hit a couple of threes, which is something he hadn't done in a while. It's going to shape up as a zone, but normally after about the second or third,
going 2-3. I mean, that wow.
Brazil
split the guards at the top just split so wide right there.
Clemens, so they turn it over. 2016 Arkansas in assist to turnover ratio.
Still in the 2-3.
6 times a game in the last 9.
I don't know that that's a shot. Okay, damn. Let me shut up.
Isaac, shot clock down to 7.
Yeah, that
like telling Coach
okay, Wagner.
We can pressure these guys out. Watch
oh
out.
God.
Laid in by Clemens. Wagner Wagner with the kick. Thomas been pretty quiet so far. And short with the mid. Like Arkansas, built to get to the Final Four offensively. Defensively right now, they're not there.
Man, he's even missing free throws.
Dominguez got to get a shot in the air, decides to give it up, and the shot clock expires.
That last 2 seconds felt like it took forever.
Dominguez got to get a shot in the air, decides to give it up, and the shot clock
Felt like the clock stopped for a minute.
A 25-18 lead for the Razorbacks. Holloway going that left hand, but it won't foul. He's winning called. And the Aggies have numbers right now if they attack. Holloway threw that one away. When things aren't going my way, it's a sign of maturity out of Darius Acuff. Boy, they move it beautifully to find a team at the end of this possession. And Wagner right there just feeds off of that Billy Richmond drive team. Texas A&M very firmly on the bubble.
Oh, yeah. Brazil's going to win that jumping match like 9 times out of 10.
1969-70, but they weren't keeping from the opening practice, and Acuff fits that bill as well. Up top, Wagner gets a really good look, but can't last 5 trips. Griffin with a nice feed. AG can't finish.
Man, they're having a hard time finishing at the rim, man. Like, it's only once in a while that they can finish at the rim.
Rebounds in SEC play coming into play. Brazil will drive into the painted area. Here's Richmond to let fly.
Oh.
And on a 10-point lead. Brazil to the left hand, lays it in beautifully. Griffin, terrific fake. Here's Isaacs. He's now 1 for 10 from the 3-point line. Look at how quickly they get down into the offense of the day. And Billy, I don't know who you're talking about.
A&M has 10 turnovers. Arkansas just 1.
Got hot when there was no goaltending call. Wagner fires it up, around and out it goes.
I mean, the rebounding too is seemingly pretty good in Arkansas's favor.
Favorite here for Arkansas. I asked him earlier today where it comes from, the motivation every night. He said, I want to be the hardest.
I mean, Texas A&M is an undersized team anyways.
The first half of the Aggies. That's why he's become probably the most difficult guy for Cal to take off.
So it's kind of hard for A&M to work, you know, inside out, you know, scoring in the paint. It's hard for them to be a primary team, a team that primarily scores in the paint. It's hard for them to be that because of the size disadvantage in a lot of games.
Second foul, AG will bank in for 100 possessions.
AG's like the one guy they have that can actually score in the paint. Other than him, it's the guards a lot of times on drives. They don't really have a post game as such. They're not one they can consistently rely on.
So backward violation. Junior for Richmond, who's been the man of the hour. Trying to jump inside that lane and a whistle with 36.
Oh wow, you had him open under in the paint right there. Still made it though. 5, 4, 3. Can that get you going? No, hell nah. All right. 9-point lead.
He's going to drive it and score it.
Got that up over top of a jumping AG.
Lane will let it fly and hit it.
Okay. They're going to need some of these threes to fall. They're a team that makes a lot of threes per game. A&M is. You're going to need some of them to fall in the second half, man. That way it can maybe open up the paint a little bit more, make things a little bit easier down there.
Brazil sweeping into the lane and draws the foul.
Is vehement in his praise for what AG does, not only on the floor but off the floor from a leadership standpoint.
It's not about him. It's about winning. And again, Bucky McMillan got such a late start. Richmond again wants to get it and go. Flips it up there. He'll draw the Oklahoma. Missouri got a huge win on their home floor against Tennessee. And now the Aggies with an opportunity tonight in Fayetteville. Florida is built to back-to-back Final Fours, and right behind them in 7.
We don't got to talk about Florida being back-to-back Final Fours, bro. We don't. It's not necessary.
Mid-range and 6 assists a game. leading the conference in both of those categories.
Damn, that's a hard reach in.
Against Texas. Quick start here in the second half. On the spin move. Dipsy-do at Aggies looking for a hot hand here in the early moments of the second half, and that is up on top of the back.
Man, what have they shot from three? I've seen them make maybe like two.
Out it goes.
That I remember, maybe.
And moving closer to the first media timeout. Griffin.
Good God Almighty.
Determined drive and draws the foul. Obi, he is fun tiptoeing in. Too strong.
Texas A&M is looking like a team that could get beat. First round.
Rebound picked off by Wagner. On the run, Brazil. Trying to lay this one off, and finally up and in.
Their scheme is
picked up some things from Bucky Ball back then.
Quite dangerous. Quite risky.
Was actually coaching an 8. He really changed Alabama high school basketball.
Like they have to be on. Offensively, A&M has to be on, or they're gonna have a hard time winning.
Illinois is a Final Four threat. Purdue can win it all. Big win over Texas earlier tonight. They're on a collision course with this Arkansas team over the weekend. Acuff Jr. in terms of just that positional size, I think has really bothered the Aggies, especially from the three-point championship. Maybe not one of those top 4 seeds. Who would that be? Yeah, He's had an outstanding night, and he's adding to that. 22 points for Billy Richmond III, and make that 23. They've got a good, clean look. Wagner out of the pack with it.
Oh my God! What a that would have been beautiful if they could have finished that.
Even. There's no secrets. You're not going to catch anybody with surprise baskets. And can you win your matchup? 42% foul shooter. Will look good on that one. And A&M is actually a great piece of analysis by you, and that basket. An Arkansas team tonight that's going, what, 7, maybe 8 deep against an Aggie team that's,
I mean, it's down to 9.
And he just gives it away.
Oh boy.
Continues for him. On
look
the
at
run, Hill, and went in strong and drew the foul.
Thomas was flying down the court.
They're undersized, but they concede nothing. As a result, 9 wins. Grad out of Rockford, Illinois, and made the pair in the press point game at 13 minutes to go. Richmond.
Wow.
Into the paint, Hill won't shoot it.
Yeah, that's a deep three. You knew he was okay. You knew he was loading up for that three, bro.
Need Acuff to get going. He is just off tonight.
Yeah, he ain't having a game. He's not having that great of a game, but you know, players like Richmond are picking up the slack.
He said, I truly believe that
this pass gets to Lane. Shot clock down to 5.
He's out the game now. I mean, now they're starting to hit these threes.
On the other end of the floor, a quick
oh my God. Okay, so what I said about A&M having to be on offensively, like, and them, you know, their style of ball being risky, if they are on, you know, like how I said, if they're off, they could be a team that loses in the first round, or maybe even round of 32. If they're on, they could be a team that's in a Sweet 16 easily.
On the drive, a nice fake Andy. There's Richmond's 3rd foul.
It's gonna depend on matchups for A&M.
10 minutes to go.
Like, heavily. It's gonna depend on matchups.
Projecting 6 teams in that top 16. And left here.
Because they don't want to face a team that's got a significant size advantage against them.
That's kind of his primary
and is quite lengthy and able to contest shots easily. Like, you don't want that kind of matchup. Oh my God, now all of a sudden they're scorching hot from 3. Shooter's gonna shoot, man.
You know he wishes he had back. So how long do you sit him? The 4th foul on Clements. Agee, pretty quiet here in the second half, bowling his way in for 2. Where was the resistance from Razorbacks? Darius Acuff Jr. has had a bad night shooting it, at least to this point. He hits this
Hey, can he come up clutch though? It ain't how you start, it's how you it's how you finish.
And that's going to be short by Deep.
Good board by Thomas.
Playing with 4 fouls.
Oh, this could be a big three. That's a big three. Very big three.
With 8 minutes to go in this game. He's 3 for 15 from 3 and a foul. With 8 quick release guys, and if you're A&M, I know they've shot the ball poorly, but your time that they are. UG with another one. Acuff over the top and by Ewan. What a read by Acuff. Great poise in the pick and roll. This kid with the ball around the back, a little fake there. Yes. How pretty was that?
So he had a bit of a cold night shooting, and then down the stretch here, he's made 2 big ones, 2 pretty big ones. I mean, not massive. There's still a lot of time left. Oh, yeah. Just the fact that he's able to make them shots now after being so cold.
Pull up pop, and a 3 will rattle in for shot clock to 8. Working on Isaac.
There it is. Still step through. That's nasty, brother. You can't do it better than that.
Doing in the paint, AG outside. Off the front of that national star. He gives it up here. Brazil back for Acuff, way downtown. Yes! Razorbacks are doing here.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Up and in by Clemens. He's had a terrific game.
It's coming up clutch, man. Acuff is.
23 points, 16 of those. 8 to get off a shot.
Now he's feeling it. He wants another one. He wants another one. He wants another one.
It's an unguardable ball to get to with that.
He can just flip a switch.
Arkansas making 8 consecutive field goals.
Give it back to him.
Thomas jumping into the paint with a shot up and in. A lot of iron has dropped through. And a lot of contact on the. And Arkansas putting this game on ice. Thomas off the fake will drive it and spin it up.
Thomas has had a nice game too.
Using highly talented guys.
It's a good sign from Arkansas to see
five-star kids these days.
Acuff having a cold like 35 minutes. 35 minutes or so. And there's, you know, they're still firmly in control of the game. Good God.
With his decisions at the rim, finding bigs. Slam by Clemens. Man, what a game he's having. 29 points.
Acuff might all of a sudden get close to 20 points.
And we'll roll in that one. From 3, 44%. I also thought he was really this game.
Well, Arkansas hit a hundo.
In late February and March. Marcus Hill. We have had in this game 52. Arkansas will be facing the guard from last year, Boogie Fland, who was here, who in the last 3 weeks.
Arkansas, you got to beat Florida, man.
Out with 10 to get off a shot. Approaching 1 minute to go. And that won't fall for him. Fayetteville, he'll scoop it up and that'll drop in.
I don't know that Arkansas is going to get the hundo.
So back to line to shoot again.
He might. I mean,
he has become such a star in
probably need a 3 if he makes this.
If he gets you for 49. Makes the carry as 15 for the Aggies.
Hold on.
On the drive,
okay. He'll probably get 99.
The Aggies to only 8 made threes at 32%. Cal simplified his defense about 3 weeks ago, not near as much.
Okay, yeah, I assume they just kept it at 99. So we'll go 99-84. That might not have been the actual final score, but that's what we'll go with, man. Always pretty weird how the highlights cut off before the game ends, but yeah, a good night from Arkansas. Very good night from Arkansas. You know, A&M caught fire from three-point land there for a little bit. And they made it interesting, made it really interesting. And that's what A&M needed. They needed to catch fire from 3 in order to have a chance. But Arkansas just did a good job of scoring themselves. Acuff also caught fire, which is exactly what A&M couldn't afford at that moment in time. So, yeah, I mean, it was a pretty balanced effort from Arkansas. Offensively, honestly. And like I said, always a good sign when a player like Acuff has a cold night for the most part, up until the last couple minutes. But, you know, even when he's having a cold night, you have players like Richmond and Thomas, Wagner stepping up, Brazil, you know, and just carrying the load, man. So that's a good sign for Arkansas. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed, man. If you please drop a like, hit that subscribe button. I'll catch y'all in the next one.